Uber could be banned in London forevermore, so here are the best Uber alternatives for Brits looking for a quick, safe, and cheap ride. Update September 25, 2017. Uber rival Lyft has reportedly entered high-level talks with Transport for London about starting operations in London. Read on to find out more. On September 22, Transport for London announced that it had decided not to renew Uber's license to operate as a private hire company in London. Uber is set to appeal the decision, but if it loses, then Londoners will have to go without the Uber ride-sharing app in the future. To prepare you for this possible future, we've rounded up some of the best alternatives to Uber if you're looking to catch a ride in London. Read about the Uber London license ban here. Credit Addison Lee. Addison Lee actually predates Uber, but higher prices have meant that Uber grew rapidly in the UK capital. Still, Addison Lee has improved significantly over time, and has a fantastic app that lets you order taxis without having to speak to anyone over the phone. The main advantage with Addison Lee is the fact that pricing is fixed, so it's regularly used by businesses or anyone traveling to and from an airport. That's in contrast to Uber, which will regularly employ surge pricing to squeeze every last penny out of a busy area. Download now Addison Lee on Android. Download now Addison Lee on iOS. Get is a great alternative to Uber, which, like Addison Lee, offers flat pricing and operates using licensed taxi drivers. It also operates outside of London, which is unique to both Get and Uber. You'll be able to pick up a Get ride in any of the following locations: London, Edinburgh, Manchester, Birmingham, Liverpool, Glasgow, Leeds, Oxford, Cambridge, Reading, Slough, Milton Keynes, Brighton, Bristol, Bath, Cardiff, Portsmouth, Bournemouth, Leicester, Coventry, Sheffield, Nottingham, Bradford, Hull, Newcastle. Get it here. Download now Get on Android. Download now Get on iOS. Credit Uber-related best Android apps. MyTaxi. MyTaxi is the result of a merger with Hailo, and is available in mobile app form. It's similar to Uber, and even comes with an offer code that saves you £10 on your first journey. MyTaxi. MyTaxi is also offering a deal where you get 50% off fares, in a speedy and welcome response to TfL's Uber ruling. 50% off fares now. We are undercutting UberX on the news that they are not fit and proper to operate. Discount applied automatically. MyTaxi UK. At MyTaxi UK September 22, 2017. Download now MyTaxi on Android. Download now MyTaxi on iOS. Londoners can also take advantage of a service called Cabby, a minicab firm that promises to help you travel safely for a fixed price. It's available on both iOS and Android, and supposedly saves you 65% on journey prices compared to London's black cabs. Download now Cabby on Android. Download now Cabby on iOS. Taxify. Taxify is a recent addition to London's taxi service arsenal, launching earlier this month, but has already been forced to suspend operations. That said, if Taxify can get back up and running, then you'll be able to pay for rides through an app, as well as paying with either cash or a credited debit card. Download now Taxify on Android. Download now Taxify on iOS. Credit Addison Lee. Lyft. Lyft is arguably Uber's biggest competition, but the downside is that it doesn't operate in London, or even the UK. That said, it's a highly similar proposition to Uber, and Uber's recent London woes could prompt Lyft to finally cross the Atlantic and set up shop in Britain's capital. The exciting news is that Freedom of Information records show that Lyft has already held high-level talks with officials at Transport for London and City Hall, which could be a sign that the firm is hoping to enter the UK market sooner rather than later. Download now Lyft on Android. Download now Lyft on iOS. Related best Android phones. What's your favorite Uber alternative? Let us know via Facebook or Twitter.